Hello, my name is Kent Griswold and I'm editor and publisher of the Tiny House blog, and I would like to share with you a new book that's hot off the press. Shafer from Tumbleweed Houses has just introduced his new book called Backyard Sheds and Tiny Houses, a do-it-yourself book. In this book, Jay introduces his new tiny house series called the Box Bungalow, and one of them is featured on the front of the cover. The size of the book is 8.5 by 11. It's a glossy book, got 142 pages. Beautifully put together book, and lots of good information inside of it. Jay has put the book together in 4 sections. Part 1 is Committed to Less, Part 2, Plans for Tiny Houses and Box Bungalows, Part 3, The Tiny House Portfolio, and Part 4, How to Build a Tiny House. So lots is covered in this book, well worth the $20 they're asking for it. The book is full of beautiful photographs put together by Jay Shafer. Starts out talking about the tiny revolution, how Jay got into tiny houses and how you can get into it. Then he introduces the Box Bungalow Series, and these are all homes not built on wheels like his previous homes, but built on skids or a normal foundation like you're used to with homes. These could be built in your backyard, or it could be a retreat out on your property somewhere. All under 120 square feet, so no permit should be required in most areas, though worth checking into wherever you want to build. In the book, Jay outlines some possible layouts inside the Box Bungalow. The Box Bungalow is basically a shell that you can take and make it your own. Some pictures of some of the bungalows they have built that are out in New York and will be featured on HGTV here real soon. And then he gets in part 2, he gets into the plans for the Box Bungalow. And here's one of them called the Anderjack. The next one is called the Bevan. And then the Gifford. I've seen the Gifford. This is the one Jay actually has on his property and has made his model home that he shows to people and where he works out of these days. The next one is the Stamper, which kind of reminds me of the Fenzel, only here again it's not on wheels, but has the little bump out for a little extra space. Be a great place for a desk or a bed. And then brief outlines of the plans. These are not the full plans. If you want to get the full plans, Tumbleweed sells them for $49.95 each. A good deal. The Weller, the Zen, the door on the side versus on the front like most of the other designs. And then it moves into the portfolio, part 3. And this is basically a portfolio of some of Jay's other work, initially showing some of the smaller homes, and then moving into the ones he's built on wheels. This is the inside of the Fenzel. This was his previous home that he lived in, that he sold recently, and then some pictures showing him taking it across the country. And then part 4 of the book, I think, gives a tremendous amount of value. It's how to build a tiny house. And basically it's a construction book added to the last half of this book. It teaches you all the basics you need for building your tiny home, whether it's a bungalow in a box or some other choice you choose. But all the basics of staking out your area, getting your foundation in, building the walls, working with timber post and beam type construction, which the box bungalows are based off of. So very good information. If you're afraid of building, this information that's in here kind of takes the fear out of it. It shows you how it's done, and there again, it's always good if you have a friend who's done some building before, invite them to join you, or a contractor, have them look at your work, make sure you're doing it correctly. But very good information here, and I really encourage you to take a look at this book. At the end of the book, Tumbleweed offers a nice little bonus. They are actually giving you a set of plans to download, and these are the Zen plans, which is this one. And there's a code in the book here that you can go online and download the book, or download the plans. So nice little bonus there. I'd like to encourage you to check out this book. It's available through Tumbleweed, but if you'd like to help the Tiny House blog, I've put up a special link called tumbleweedbook.com. If you go to tumbleweedbook.com and buy the book through that link, a portion of the proceeds go to help keeping the Tiny House blog running. And thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this book review. We'll see whether we do other video reviews or stick to the old writing like I've done for most of the past 4 years. Thank you again for your time.